Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Max. I'm the fast talking flipper. That's Angie. She's over there playing with her toys. And we are resellers. We are people that buy from yard sales, estate sales, thrift stores, that kind of thing locally. And then we put it online and we sell it for more, usually on eBay, and we do that for a profit. We do this part-time, so this is our journey of what has sold through the week. This is the first normal week in a while, meaning that we will have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday sales in this particular one, and whereas, you know, with the holidays and stuff, we only had like Wednesday and Thursday. So we're going to have 3 days of sales. I also want to talk to you about a topic today, but for right now, I need to get some orders pulled because I need to get them out to get them shipped. $528 on 8 orders, $528.42 on 8 orders. So a really good day. That's above our normal average, and I like it. We have a multimeter that sold, a Snap-on multimeter. It's that guy in the package there. It sucks being short because then you have to reach up and in, but you know, I manage. I do what I can. And it was a good sale. $124.99 for that guy there. So we're going to get him on out of here. Sold for full price, too. I like that. A GoFit DVD plus pump plus 1,200 pound. If you're 1,200 pounds, you don't need this. You need some doctor help. But I think it's like a stability ball. That's what it looks like. J3. I have no idea what this is, where we got it from. Probably that guy back there. No, yes, no, that's a sit-up bar. Maybe I could use that. Ouch. Good Lord. It's bigger than my hand can squeeze. There we go. GoFit.net. I don't know. It's one of those bouncy balls. Used to have one in my basement, and I would just sit on it and go boingy, boingy, boingy while I watched SpongeBob. It was fun. But I'm going to throw it in a box and get it out of here for $26.97. So that's a good sale, too. You know, not the best, but it's okay. Ooh, I've had this for a long time, and this will be a good transition into my topic. It is a paperweight, a railroad paperweight at that. This is one of the very first things that we listed, coming up on 2 years ago now. Ooh, it could be fun to find just because of how tight this corner is. Do you see it? It looks like a railroad tie, but it could there it is. Found it. Yeah. There you go. It's got a little railroad scene on it as well, but it looks like a railroad tie. Kind of cute, kind of neat, a little different, but it took a long time to sell. Definitely took a long time to sell. And it sold for $21. Now, I know that I did not list that for $21. I have no idea what I listed it for. Let me go ahead and click on it, and hopefully it'll show me. Let's see. I listed it for $29.96, and I took an offer of $21. Why? Why did I do that? I have offers turned on for everything, and I suggest you do this as well. Offers turned on for everything with no limits. Just take offers. I don't care if I get a lowball offer. Yes, it's insulting. Who cares? Just decline it and move on. It takes 5-10 seconds to do that. Just decline it and move on. It gives your listing action, and it gives you positive reaction interacting with your listing and customers as well. If you get an offer, you know, say for instance, I put my minimum of $25 on this particular item, and I had listed that in the listing as that was my minimum offer I would accept. So it would have declined 21. I would have never known 21 came through. Now, I've been sitting on this for a year and a half, almost 2 years now. Would I take $21 after 2 years? Absolutely. But I've already got my settings set up that I would have only, you know, I would have declined anything below 25. So it would have made sense to have all offers on and accept all offers. That's what I do. That's kind of the way I suggest that you do it. So you might get an offer that comes in. I just had one earlier, and you'll see it in a sale here in a minute, where an offer came in. It was lower than what I would accept, but it was in an okay range. I didn't decline it, and I responded with an offer. They responded with another, and I took it because I want to turn money. You know, it was a pretty decent sale. I'm going to make money on it. It's not full price. It's probably 20% less than what I had it listed for, and I haven't listed it for a long time, but it's a specialty item, so I wanted to get it gone. So that's how I do offers. Now, I see a lot of people thinking that that kind of offer is the same as sending offers, and that's not the same. You can only send offers to people that have viewed your item, and sending those offers, you will see a much smaller return on actually any kind of traction with that. If you send out 100 offers, you might only see 2 or 3 that come back. I send out offers very aggressively. I might send out offers now 2 or 3 times a day. I just sent out offers before this video, as a matter of fact. And not many of them get accepted. Don't care. I send them out. That's on them. At least I'm interacting with the app. I'm doing stuff, and I'm showing that I'm active, that kind of thing. It can't hurt to send offers like that. I do 8% off of those. So I just send them out and do it. You know, anytime you think about it, just go ahead and do it. Look at what you have. Some things I don't send offers on. Like if I've just listed something, I'm not going to send an offer on it. Angie has a couple things listed for Pokemon stuff that we don't send offers on. So I exclude those. So it might take a week or 2 or 3 before I'll start sending offers on newly listed items, and then I'll send them out. So I exclude those when I send my offers. But that's how we do offers. I wanted to be precise in an explanation of how that is how it happens, and that's how I suggest, you know, some other people do it as well. To get back to the things that have sold, I got 2 records in a row: a Black Sabbath Mob Rules and an AC/DC If You Want Blood. So we'll get those, AC/DC You Want Blood and Black Sabbath Mob Rules. I'm going to forget because there's so many cool records in here. I've already forgot. See what happens? Not really. AC/DC Mob Rules, or AC/DC If You Want Blood, and Mob Rules by Black Sabbath. But there's Black Sabbath Mob Rules. Ta-da! And then we're still going to look for the AC/DC If You Want the Bloods. Iffins. There we go. Right there. I've had this album a couple of times because it's a cool album. You know, he's stabbing himself with the guitar, with the harpsichord right there. Let's see. AC/DC If You Want Blood, $13. And Black Sabbath Mob Rules, $20. 2 different orders. They're just back-to-back, going to 2 different people. So that's pretty easy to get those shipped out of here because we put them. Now, you got to remember, when you do these, your boxes are a little bit more expensive. We pay $1 a piece for our record boxes. They're actually called trifold book boxes, and you know, they're intended, they can be used for records, but that's what they're called at our our place that we buy boxes, and we pay like $1 for them a piece, but they're good quality, so I don't have to worry about anything. J4 Vintage McDonald's Christmas Muppet Babies. This is kind of cool. Got this in a recent lot of huge stuffed animal lot, I should say. And it's those guys right there. Muppet Babies. I used to watch the out of that cartoon when I was little. And you'd always see the mom, just her legs. It's kind of creepy. You never once saw her face. $29.99 for the Muppet Babies. McDonald's. These are, what, 1988. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize that show was that old, but that would make sense because I was little when I watched it. Sold a VHS. This is a good VHS. We got this at the 60 Mile Yard Sale, so we've had it for a while. I had it since September of last year, and it's finally selling, which I'm shocked because it's a pretty good VHS as far as VHSs goes. But Alligator 2, not worth nearly as much, but Alligator 1, kind of creepy horror film, $69.96 on that guy. So it got full price. I actually sent an offer out. The guy bought it on the offer, and then he asked to cancel it, and I canceled it, and he sent me a message and said he wanted to pay for it with a gift card, and I said, okay, well, I've canceled your order, and he said, okay, and he went ahead and ordered it for full price on the gift card. Weird, right? I would have accepted his offer of the 8% off that I had sent the offer out as. My last item, and this is what I was talking about with, I took an offer, and it's a specialty piece. So I wanted to get it sold. It's right here. I need to clean this toolbox out and organize it better, but I haven't yet. So sue me. Don't care. It is a spline drive socket set. It's aircraft grade kind of stuff, and I had it listed for $119. I knew that it was going to take a special person to buy it. So they sent an offer of, I want to say 90 bucks. I replied with 105. They said 100, and we sold it right there, 100 bucks. Now, I could have been offended by their $90 offer. If I'd have had the 105 that I wanted initially as my lowest amount accepted, I would have never seen the $90 offer. I would have never have known, and I would have never known that this thing was getting traction. I don't have much into this. I know I don't have much into this. I got this in Pittsburgh recently when I went for the auction, and I'm just recouping money at this point on that because it's profit. It's 100. Well, it's not 100% profit, but it's going to turn into profit. We got probably $5,000 worth of stuff for $1,000 worth of work that we did. We didn't even pay it for it. That's the thing, is we just went there and worked for 2 days, and I did my auction thing for him, and he gave me, my bill for free. And I was like, okay, well, I didn't expect that. Thank you very much. But that's the way it is. So we got this out of here, 100 bucks on it, and it's going to get shipped on out of here. I will see you tomorrow on Wednesday. All right, guys, welcome back. It is Wednesday, and it's been slow. Since we filmed yesterday, I've only sold 2 items, and that is unusual because we have been flowing pretty darn good. But, that's the ups and downs that come with reselling. We've got one in the pipes, I hope, that will come through. That we're finalizing the deal. He's looking at buying 8 records, and a lot of those records I just listed, so I'm not real interested in like discounting the price. He asked what kind of a package deal I could do on all of them, and they're freshly listed, so I don't need to package them together yet to get them to sell. And the only reason I'm entertaining it is because he's after 8 of them. So with that, I'd get a volume gone and get a pretty good chunk of change all at once. I think we're going to find a good price that works for both of us, a little bit of a discount for him. Plus, I can list that listing all together and not have to do a promoted listing on it, so I can save that fee and I don't lose that fee. So it's, that kind of thing. I look at it that way. So if I discount it a little bit, then I don't lose that fee and I actually make a little more. So the 2 items I have are for $58. It's nothing insane. And one of them is a record too. What are you looking at me for?
Refresh.
Refresh what?
It's sold.
Did something just sell?
Yeah.
We got a 3rd item that sold. It's an Iron Maiden record. And it's Mark of the Beast, Number of the Beast, Beast of the Beast. Dio, I think it's that one. The Number of the Beast. All these Iron Maidens are, they're pretty heavy. That one sold for $34.99. Getting on up out of here. And now I get to do the magic refresh and see what we've got, because one more thing has sold. It is a Dokken record. I hope it's not one that he was after, because if it is, sucks to be him. I don't know. We'll see. But that's what you get for, dragging your feet. This is another example of taking offers, letting offers go, and, just letting them fly. This is a Ronald Reagan thimble. Yeah, a Ronald Reagan thimble. I don't know why we have it, but we do. That's what it is right there. A Ronald Reagan thimble for all you thimble collectors, because I know there are so many that tune into my channel. Had it listed for $14.99. And we got an offer, and it didn't matter what the offer was going to be. I was going to take it. It was for $10. And it's going to go out of here. Easy shipper at least. We'll wrap that in some bubble and get it gone. The Dokken record is not the Nightmare on Elm Street record, but the other Dokken record that I have, which is odd. I would have thought the Nightmare on Elm Street would have sold quicker. But I know it's right here at the end, close to the end at least. There it is. Ta-da! That guy. And it's in really good shape, surprisingly good shape for as old as it is. And that one is going out for $24.99. So we are up to a whopping total of $90.28. $90.28, not bad. Not great, not bad. I do have some car part sales that I've been neglecting, so to speak, and I need to get those out. I don't know if you can see them there. I got a wing. The wing sold for $140 shipped. It's not in good shape. I'll just Frankenbox that together. I got the cylinder head for $350 shipped. I got a pair of just bolts that you can maybe make out in between all that, and then 2 knuckles that were $330 shipped, I think. Maybe more, maybe less. Yeah, they were more. They were like $360 shipped, because I included the bolts and the nuts and stuff with them. So $360. So total, all that stuff out there is what? Another Oh, wow. It's actually a pretty significant amount, like 700 and some odd dollars, 800 and some odd dollars. So it's pretty decent, but I've been dragging my feet on shipping it. I told them, you know, it's going to take me a week at least. Like the knuckles, I told him it was going to take me at least a week to ship. And, you know, they're patient with it. They're not, some of these are projects, so they're not like beating down the door. So that's where it's at. I got to get a couple of those shipped today. I'll get a couple shipped tomorrow because it's just raining and it's gross. And I got to get the stuff dried off. So that's what we got for today. I will see you on Thursday. All right, guys, welcome back. It's Thursday and another good day. See, this is what happens. Yesterday sucked. And then today rolls over into a good day. And we've got 9 orders going out for $607.94. Sold a lot of albums. 1, 2, 3, 4 albums out of the 9, or 9 of the out of the 9 orders. I got 4 albums going out of here, so I'm going to try to pull them all back to back to back. Got AC/DC, Back in Black. Got Led Zeppelin, In Through the Outdoor. Dio, Holy Diver, and Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind. Let's see if I can remember those. Test my memory here and get those all pulled while I'm standing in one place to make this video as short as possible. So, let's see. Ted, nope. Scorpions, nope. Led Zeppelin, In Through the Outdoor. I don't remember. I know this was one. Dio, Holy Diver, Iron Maiden, and Led Zeppelin, In Through the Outdoor. I don't know what the cover looks like. I'm not going to remember it. So I'm going to have to probably come back because Peace of Mind. There's that one. What's the other one? Holy Diver. That's what it was. It's not that one. It's that one. That's a cool album cover. It's just neat how it looks, not the content. Don't freak out on me. I try not to think, period. Yeah. It was one of the ones I've already looked at, and I just don't know what the cover looks like. So I got to go look at the cover and then come back. But I got 3 out of 4, because 3 out of 4 ain't bad. I know y'all love my singing. It's what you tune in for. I know that's what it is. In Through the Outdoor. I can't really, I'm going to go try again. Let's go try again. Okay, and see if we can't find it. And we'll knock out 4 of them all at once. That's kind of my point. Guys, I'm so dumb. I looked through these things 4 times now. It was in a sleeve, a paper sleeve. I took a video of it, I took the pictures of it outside of the sleeve so you could see the album cover. So that's why I didn't recognize it. Sometimes I hate it here. Oh boy. So that was fun, wasting 5 minutes on doing that. Let's see, to go through these. AC/DC, Back in Black, $17.99. Then the next one to sell was In Through the Outdoor, $15.99 plus ship. And I shouldn't have said that. Angie's going to murder me. Holy Diver took an offer of it. I think I had it listed for $32.99, and it sold for $30. So that's going to go out of here. And Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind is the last one. And I ended up getting $25 on it. So a couple of these were the ones that the other fella was interested in the video I made yesterday. He never came through, so they're going out of here. It's one of those things. You snooze, you lose, buddy. And he definitely snoozed it. Here's an example of you touch it, it's going to sell. Angie didn't even know we had these. I listed these. These are in H2. They're farm aminals. Just random stuff that we got in thinking it might be H2's right here. It might be worth a little something, and then you find out that it's not. Little farm animals. She, organized this bin, and she saw them, and she was like, what the hell are these? And then instantly they sell like a couple hours later. So that's them there. They are Ohio art. Vintage 1950s farm animals. You can get them and get a bunch of them together. They might be worth money. $12.97 plus ship going out of here. You'd have to get a lot more of them than that to make it worthwhile, but $12.97 is not terrible. Then we've got Playmates Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This has been around for a while. It is this guy here. Gotta be ginger with it. Don't want to flex it too much because this is a hobby thing, making it more rare. You can see that there is a punch out there that has not been punched out to hang this on, like a hang tag at the KB toy stores where you'd have found it. and it's not been punched, so that's considered on card unpunched. That's what that means. Unpunched. Learning a little terminology about action figures. It's makes it more rare because most of these got hung up somewhere. Otherwise, you know, how would you display it? So that guy was listed for a little more than what he sold for. I think we had it listed right around $65, $62, something like that. And we took a weird offer of $51.43 on him to get him going on up out of here. Going to Media 3 to get Mod Nation Racer? PS3 game. Mod Nation Racers. Let's see how hard this will be for me to find. You guys know how I love to read. PS3 City Racer. Mod Nation. That wasn't difficult. Why'd you guys tell me it would be so hard? It would be this hard. There we go. Mod Nation Racers. Don't know anything about that game. Woo! I just suddenly got super hungry. That's weird. Mod Nation Rangers, $8.96. Easy shipper. That's the only good takeaway out of that. Got some shoes. I don't know if these are going to verification or not. That's a little weird. Got some Nike Dunk golf cleats. Nike Dunk golf cleats. I don't remember exactly where I got these from, but I know that I do not have hardly anything into them. If I can find them. That's half the fun. They are black. There they are. Ta-da. And I just kind of picked them up. You know, I was like, Nike cleats, that's weird. And that weren't, you know, like football cleats. But I picked them up. They're not in the greatest of shape. They're still pretty usable. Very usable, actually. They just got some scuffs here and there that somebody that wants to put the time into them can fix right up. That's not me. That is not me. But I had them listed for like $115. I took an offer of $90 on them because they've been around for a while. I want to say I have $1 or $2 into them. Not much. Not much at all. And they've been around for a while. So we're getting them gone to be making some money. And I'm happy to do that. Absolutely happy to do that. $90 out of $1 or $2. Hell yeah. And it took a while though. Going to Media 5 for a stack of goody goodies. Stack of goody goodies. Got some Pokemons. Got all these Pokemon games. Angie listed these together. Had them listed for $299. There's 8 of them in here total. There's some loose games in the cases. She had them listed for $299. Took an offer, $250. She looked back at histories. Video games are coming down, guys. The prices on stuff has slowly been declining. Some stuff is staying constant. Some stuff is going up. Now, I'm not, you know, I don't talk in definitives, but in general and overall, video games are, you know, slowing down. Maybe not slowing down, but the prices are coming down. More and more people are achieving the things that they want in the video game sector, so prices have to, you know, adjust to be there. So watch your prices of games. If you have something that should sell quickly and it's in inventory and you're wondering why it isn't, go check on what the solds are. And she found that these would probably be best suited for that $250 offer. We took that. So we got a $260 offer. I'm sorry. $260 offer, getting them out of here on 8 Pokemon games. This came from the Pokemon buy where we got a whole bunch of Pokemon games for, I think it was $500. We paid up for them, but if you recall, we sold one lot of Pokemon games for $450. So that got us most of our money back right there. Then you put this in and we're over into the profit. Even after fees, this will pay for everything. And then we had a whole bunch of individual games sell for $20, $30, $100 here and there. And we got some pretty good stuff out of it. It wasn't a huge moneymaker. The percentage of ROI wasn't high, but it took, you know, 2 or 3 months to get all of them gone and achieve that 100% profit. You know, 100% of our possible profit, not 100% of the, you know, what we sold profit, but 100% of our possible profit and close out that particular buy. That's pretty good. You know, how often can you do that where you get a bundle buy and everything that you get from the bundle that was multiple pieces sells in 2 or 3 months, especially on eBay? That's pretty darn good. So think about that when you're looking at things. How quickly can things turn over? Would you rather spend $2 on a pair of shoes that will sell eventually somewhere a year from now, maybe, or 2 years from now, and make $90? Or would you rather spend, essentially in these 8 games, I think that we had about $20 per unit. So in these 8 games, we have 160 invested, give or take, 160 invested, and we made 260, and that happened in 2 or 3 months. Which one would you rather do? I say have a mix of both. Have a mix of both in your store. Don't rely on just this, because this gets a little bit too wary and it is too volatile. Rely more on stuff like this that's going to sell quickly, that people want to see, you know, like the records and stuff. These, I hate to call these a bolo, because you're just not going to find these very often, but they are ones to look for. You know, anytime you see an album cover that looks like that, yeah, an album cover that looks, it's a devil chaining up and drowning a priest. Like, yeah, you got to look for that kind of stuff. It may not be your forte. Put your ego aside and buy it. That kind of thing. It may not be your forte. I don't care. Buy it. It's just, it's money. And if you don't buy it, someone else will. If you don't make the money, someone else will. But someone else is not going to pay your bills. And with that, let's go ahead and sign off for today. I appreciate you tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, do all that stuff down below, the bleep bloops and whatnot. And we will see you on the next one.